Guys, the most important thing you can have is authenticity. And why am I no longer on the Industry of Comics show? I'll tell you right now. Hey everybody, it's Dennis Barger here. 6-year veteran of doing YouTube content creation here on the Wonder World Comics channel. I'm here in Dystopia, my physical media, anime, and record store. For the last 2 years, you've actually got to watch me on another channel, the Industry of Comics channel. I love being on that channel, sharing my experience freely with everybody who watches that show. I've had the opportunity to bring lifelong friends of mine in the comic book industry like Rob Liefeld, Ethan Van Sciver, Gary Beekler, a lot of others to that channel to share our love of comic books and especially the retail community. I've got 2 great retailer friends on there, Emmett from Haven for Heroes and Jesse James from Jesse James Comics. We've taken a deep dive into everything we could discuss about the comic book industry from the retailer perspective. So why am I leaving? Well, that show has changed. I came on the show so that I could share my knowledge and experience freely with everybody who was interested in the retailer experience. That's not what we're doing now. The show has devolved into selling cheap, gimmicky stuff that I just shot a video on that I think will bring down the comic book industry. I can't put my name on that. I can't put my authenticity at risk. It came to a loggerhead about 6 weeks ago. I didn't like the way I was being confrontational with another one of the hosts. So I said, hey, I want to take a 1-month vacation. We agreed. And then every week, it was like, Dennis is on vacation, but he'll be back in May. Dennis is still on vacation, but he'll be back in May. Well, it came to be May. And I said, hey, we should have a talk. 5 days went by. And I said, hey, Brian, we should talk. And, well, he said, yeah, we should. I texted him at 1 o'clock my time on the day of the show and said, hey, we should talk. About 5 o'clock, he said, hey, can I call you in a few minutes? I said, yeah, give me 5. No call. No call. Then an hour before the show that I was supposed to come back on, he calls me and says, I don't think I trust you anymore, Dennis. I'm like, what do you mean? I've done nothing to not make you trust me. If I can't play along with the variant game that he wants to play on that show, then I'm not welcome on that show. And I said, if you can't let me be authentic, then I don't want to be on that show. Sure, the words I'm fired or I quit were never uttered, but they were heavily implied. And if we can't have that conversation, why would I have any conversation going forward? What's wrong with it? Well, I'm talking about flippers. I'm talking about variants. I'm talking about 100 different variants equaling 200,000 copies of Absolute Batman number 19. More than the actual print run is actually going to be. This is exactly what crashed the industry in the 90s, and supporting that is what's going to crash the industry again. So instead of talking about trends in the retail community, we're talking about coupon codes. We're talking about live drops. We're talking about Kickstarters of things that I don't believe in. I can't risk my authenticity on things like that. And why is this video difficult? Because 2 of my best friends in this industry are on that show still. And I wish the best for them. But I can't risk my integrity to continue being on that show. Integrity is what you do when no one is watching. Well, on that show, everyone was watching, and my integrity means more to me even there. Guys, believe it or not, I don't love drama. But I had to let you know that this is where you're going to find me from now on. If you want to get my hot take on something, leave a comment in one of the videos, and I'll get on making that content. But for right now, I'm right here. I'm Dennis Barger, celebrating the past and living for the future.